The survey actually occurred about 2 weeks after Stephon Clark was shot. So you might imagine that probably had some effect. And the officer side of the survey was done shortly after Tara O'Sullivan was shot, which too would have an impact on the officers' feelings in the community. But nonetheless, they still wouldn't have changed from 46 to 90, right? It'd still probably be in the 40s, maybe low 50s. So I think first and foremost, people have to trust that their police department, I mean, kind of the superficial level is people have to trust that they're getting the truth from their police department. So if you look at our department, we're probably one of the most, if not the most transparent police departments in the country. We release video, we release reports, we don't make people jump through hoops, we put it out there. So I think that's, whether you like what you see on video, you can't deny that, well, the police department just released it. Good, bad, or ugly. There's been videos that, show that the officers, I think most people when they see the video feel, oh, those officers did, it's unfortunate what happened, but they did what they had to do. But we've also put video out where in the video we said, we messed up. Our officer, that's not what we train our officer. That's not what we expect out of our officer. Now, as you might imagine, that doesn't always go over well inside or outside the department. But it goes to the point where to start working on trust, people have to believe that you're telling them the truth and that you're open and then you're not hiding anything and that good, bad, or ugly, you're going to put it out and you're going to talk about it and you don't have a problem talking about it. After Stephon Clark, I still went to community events. I still served on panels. And I was getting butchered in half of them. But it was important that they still see me. Like good, bad, or ugly, I'm here. This is my community. This is my department. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here to answer the questions. We might not agree. You might not like my answer, but I'm going to give you my answer. So I think that's kind of the superficial level. I think to truly long-term get to the root and solve some of the trust issues is all segments of our community, not just some of them, all of them have to believe that the people that wear a uniform that looks like mine or any resemblance of this actually care about them. Just truly care about them. They care about their well-being. So if I see Jimmy or Johnny or Sally, it doesn't matter. If they're in that uniform, because I've seen it so often, I'm pretty sure everybody that wears that uniform actually cares about me. Now, they might do something I don't agree with. They might have to arrest me today, but they're not going to hit me. They're not going to make something up. They're not here to, what many people believe of a quota or anything. Like, they're just doing their job. And if today's my day to go to jail, I guess I might not agree that I should be going to jail, but I don't think he's being malicious or I don't think she's making stuff up. And so, you can go to any community right now, whether it's Del Paso Heights or Mountain View, and there are officers that those communities trust with their life. If you go to Heights and you say Vance Chandler, people will go, I trust that dude. But you ask those same people if they trust the police department, the Sacramento Police Department, of which he works for, of which patch he wears on his shoulder. They will immediately tell you no. So how is it you can trust this guy who represents that department, but you don't trust the department? Because they have a relationship with that guy. They know that guy. They've been through some stuff with that guy. And so it doesn't matter what he's wearing. They trust him. So we will be successful when somebody sees that patch and goes, I trust that guy because of the patch. And the way to do that is they've seen it so many times before. It's so consistent that it must be everybody. And then if you're going to lose that trust, it's individually losing that trust. Okay, when I see something go wrong, it's Joe that I don't trust. I still trust the police department. Same thing they have now, but reversed. So